Rather talk eye to eye.
Eveline conceals nothing from...
And you were to help set up the benches.
But...
Very well. Once again, what do you want?
Got a job for you.
Truly?
Pays as much. All right.
See, the crowd... And I shall get straight to the point. Stand in for Van, and I shall help.
What do I have to do?
No. Shoot your crossbow, hit a target.
Maybe I could just give you the coin for the refund. It'd be quicker.
Let's see. Round about 400 crowns, I believe.
Fine.
Ho-ho!
Admit that.
So what now?
Gotta hide out.
Couldn't you just take me there?
What?
At last, we're up. This heist, it's no jest. So if any of you has any doubts, the Borsodi's auction house, its vault. That's our target. Eveline, you'll enter through the tower when the patrol rounds this corner. Drop us a line.
It's plenty.
Splendid. Once we're all in the tower, we'll proceed to the auction house. Shouldn't see any guards inside. If we do, then downstairs to the vault. Casimir blows the vault door. We go in. I've said my piece.
All good and fine, except... what if something goes wrong? Seriously.
You're on your own.
Just like that? Got a horse sense take on this. Secret passage. If we plan to use it on...
Excellent question. Why not?
Every corridor has two ends, right? Like a rope. I know the location of just one end. It's in the vault. The other, it's somewhere beneath the city. But I can't...
Great.
Find that location, I wouldn't need any of you. Believe you me, I've tried. Anything else?
All right.
We'll reconvene in the gateway beside the tower. Midnight sharp. And everyone's to make sure...
What about masks? Got a rather recognisable mug, myself.
I'll tend to that. One last thing. Inform the City Watch. Blabber anything about this over an ale, and I'll kill you. With me own hands.
If you're so damn scared somebody'll talk, let's all go there together. Now.
Any objections? Anyone need more time? On our way, then. Let's begin. Prime. Just one patrol. Mixture of yours must have worked. Eveline, you ready?
Are you kidding? Of course I am.
3. It's clear. On your way.
Ploughing city foul. Shite all over again.
What? I'll show you. Patrol's turning round. We've 1 minute. Move!
Bugger it all, you said there'd be no one inside.
Seems my informant.
Is that all you've got to say? I nearly broke my neck.
You knew what you were signing up for. This is no time to argue.
Not the time, true. But we'll discuss this later. You can be sure of that.
At your service. One guard could mean many more. You'd best draw your sword now.
No.
What now?
No one dies. Said so from...
Whatever. Don your masks and...
Letters must be old. String seems to say so too. It was true love. Clear for now. Knock on wood.
Good. Eyes in the back of your heads, everyone.
Mine are open. I've already seen several things I'd gladly take with me.
Not now. The vault. That's our target. Is that clear? Aye, Geralt.
Yes?
Totally suffering fuck.
Yes, but we shall raise the starting
Well, that's that. We're buggered.
You said...
I damn well know what I said. At them!
Geralt! Slice 'em! Slice the ball bag!
Stop him! He's not to flee!
Lock themselves in.
Bollocks!
Damn it.
But we do have hostages.
Mercy, master! On the count of 3, we go in!
Come one step closer and folk will die!
Hold now! We must What are your demands? To release the...
Buy us a bit of time, Geralt.
Not about to hide behind these folk. I'm letting them go.
Are you mad? Any idea what'll happen?
Yes. And do you have any idea what'll happen if you try to stop me? Out of my way. Now.
An honorable deed! The court's sure to consider it a mitigating factor. Now, you've 1 minute to...
I'm going. Up the chimney and out. It's grown too hot, pure and simple. Best of luck, gentlemen.
I'd gladly go with you, miss. But I'm afeard I'm a wee bit too bulky. 'Twas a pleasure.
You had your chance! Attack!
Still insist on using that wooden sword. Get to work, Casimir. So, satisfied? Conscience still clear?
Follow my own rules. Couldn't give a shit if you approve.
Right. Our paths will diverge soon enough. In the meantime, the vault awaits. Ought to be open by now.
A mighty fine whoop that was. A wee bit loud, aye, on account I had to add more fulminating silver than usual, but...
I'm not interested. No one's interested. We go in. Geralt, you're at the fore.
Why me?
It's why I hired you. Now move. With no time.
Same paintings were on the block. Same paintings were on the block.
They're in the vault! Lock themselves in.
Look for the spare key. You don't know who you're fucking with.
On the contrary, I know all too well.
Ewald?
Greetings, brother. Been years.
Stone me, stupid, and slap!
Think you owe us an explanation, Ewald Borsodi. This family reunion, what's the point?
Revenge. For betrayal. Father left the auction house to me in his will. Horst cheated me. Had me disinherited.
Anything. Everything we earned, you squandered on cards and whores. Father didn't see that. I did.
That's no excuse, Horst. And it won't save your life.
You two, stand with me. I'll not let the Redanians lay a hand on you. Give you whatever you want.
Not about to meddle, especially not in family matters.
Then you'd have done better not to break into... I fear it's too late to turn neutral. Stand with me, and I shall drape you in gold. Stand against me, and you'll remain here forever.
Of two evil.
What? How dare you?
Hate to be taken for a ride. Said that from the start. Should have treated it seriously.
You don't know who you're fucking with.
On the contrary, I know all too well.
Ewald?
Greetings, brother. Been years.
Stone me, stupid, and slap me happy!
Right. Should have known. Same eyes, same double chin, same rotten heart. Just one question. This family reunion? What's the point?
Revenge. For betrayal. Years of poverty. Humiliation. Father left the auction house to me in his will. Horst cheated me. Had me disinherited.
Anything. Everything we earned, you squandered on cards and whores. Father didn't see that. I did.
That's no excuse, Horst. And it won't save your life.
You two, stand with me. I'll not let the Redanians lay a hand on you. Give you whatever you want.
Not about to meddle, especially not in family matters.
Then you'd have done better not to break into my vault. I fear it's too late to turn neutral. Stand with me, and I shall drape you in gold. Stand against me, and you'll remain here forever.
If that's your attitude, I'll stand with Ewald.
Oh, we'll take whatever we please. Once we've ripped your runners from your ass!
Hallowed words, mate. At 'em!
Get the Witcher!
Shit.
Watch out!
Satisfied? No. And I won't be until I find Max Bersodi's house. In this vault.
And it is. There. But I fear it's not yours for the taking. You see, it houses my father's will.
And Geralt of Rivia, who you cheated?
What? Alas, but he's free to choose.
Gents.
You tricked me.
And you were prepared to let me face Horst's thugs. Now, Max Bersodi's house. If you've absolutely got to have it, you'll need to take it.
Dumb. But have it your way. Let's make this quick before the soldiers get down here.
As I said. Casimir, stand with me. I'll make you my treasurer. Your salary in the...
Sorry, Geralt. Coin's coin.
Smash yes!
Not too late to surrender. Damn candles. Redanians will be here soon. Damn it. Secret passage. Where is it? Nick of time. Now to get out of here.
Long live, etc., etc. I feel like puking after swilling the canteen.
They found another corpse yesterday. Drained to a
Spicy, eh?
Greetings.
Show. So long.
Your kind spreads disease, defeatism and desertion.
Crawl back under your rock.
One drink, all I had. One drink, all I had.
That bloody
Hey!
Guardian...
How much?
Need to chat.
I'm all ears, which...
Got something for you.
I love gifts, but I prefer to unwrap them. Oi, lads, mind the barrels. Going out for a jabbo. Come.
Max Bersodi's house, as requested.
Ah, Horst must be lit.
He's not.
No?
He's not anything except dead. His brother, same thing. A few others.
Stones you've got. But I didn't think you'd have the stomach for a man.
Situation got out of hand.
Oh, sounds familiar.
I'm not amused.
No? Why not?
'Cause unlike you, killing gives me no pleasure.
The Borsodis aren't worth your tears. Sons of bitches to 'em.
Why did you need those papers?
To sink the Borsodis, naturally. You see, I learned of an interesting clause in Old Man Mac. It states that his sons must meet and shake hands in agreement at least once a year at Bellatane. Failing that, the auction house must be auctioned off. The proceeds to go to Vilmerius Hospital.
Guess the old man sensed what might happen. Awfully noble of you, showing so much concern for the needy.
I couldn't give a rat's ass about the needy. May they wither and disappear along with the city. I wanted one thing. Revenge.
The Borsodis. What's your gripe? Get kicked out of an auction?
Worse. They evicted me from my home. Are you really interested?
Wouldn't have asked if I wasn't.
Ha! Cheeky as ever. My family, they took on some debt. A poor investment in a sawmill. A bad crop one year. A lawsuit lost. You know how it is. When it rains, it pours. We needed but a few weeks to recover. But Horst Borsodi had acquired our debt. All of it. Demanded it be I pleaded. I begged. I tore open my shirt at his threshold. Ugh. It was like talking to a wall. I went to the auction. Saw those perfumed pricks buy my father's sword. My mother's death mask. My brother's horse tack. Ah, Horst earned a pretty pound.
No surprise the animosity you feel for him.
That was but the start. My Iris's parents learned of my family's misfortune. The anger I felt. I thought I'd gone mad. Went to the tavern.
Sad story.
Isn't it? Truthfully, I'm surprised I retained any cheer in my soul. Well, why do you stand there?
Third wish. Time you stated it.
A moment, Geralt. I must say to something. You there. Yank the herring out the barrel.
Come on, none of this dallying.
Now, ready to listen? Or do you still not give two shites about what I've got to say?
I'm ready. I'm listening.
Good. You'll return to your lord and tell him as follows. His demand was brazen. Hurt me to the core. For I was brought up to respect the sacred law of hospitality. And I shall not bend to an uncouth boor's dictum. Understood? I will pay him a visit shortly to test his willingness to adapt. So you ride off and announce me, and don't spare your hook.
I got it.
Give this man a mount and leave him go. Come, Witcher. We must... Theopheri believe one should only discuss him.
Fulfilled 2 of your wishes. Time I learned the 3rd.
Confident, aren't you? Proud, sure of your strength.
3rd task, if you don't...
Mutations. They stripped you of emotion. Tell me, have you ever...
In no mood for a heart-to-heart. I'm to do something for you. Tell me what it is.
A true professional, eh? Know what I think? I think you only feign the cold killer. I'd make a right good Witcher. Problem is, I don't know the road to Kaer Morhen. And I doubt you'd give me a pendant.
Cut the shit, Olgierd. 3rd wish. Still waiting to hear...
Aye, aren't you stubborn? Fine. Listen well. Bring me that bloom. Wouldn't mind reminding myself what it looks like.
When was that? How long's it been?
You wished to hear a wish. Now you have.
Least you could tell me where your wife...
In my old manor.
One drink, all I had.
Your kind spreads disease, defeatism, and desertion.
Kendrick! Kendrick!
Mighty rusty and covered in creepers. Need another way in.
Hey! You hear me?
Not so loud.
Ah! God, scared me after.
Not so loud, I said. Fog's not natural. Could be something in there hiding. Foglets or air nymphs, for example. Don't want to attract them. Believe me.
Foglets?
Kendrick fellow.
Thieves steal from... Kendrick? What was that? One of them?
No.
Phew.
I'll see what that was and look for you.
Ain't about...
Someone's still tending to the flower beds. No violet rose, though. Fresh manure. Fresh manure. Water's ice cold. Mountain stream cold. Rather worn. Used often. Wonder by who. Woods rotted completely. Beehives, well maintained but dormant. No violet rose here. Maybe somewhere out back. I'd scooch along, kitty. This place. What's that? That. A lot of cleated boots. Leading to the back of the gardens. Someone dragged a wounded man through here. Graves, unmarked.
Hey. Hear me?
Other thief. Body's mutilated.
Who are you?
Damn.
Well, philosophers do still debate what it means to be alive.
Normally I'd be shocked, but not after what I just saw.
Clearly not animals. Think of us as...
What about this thing?
We called him the Caretaker.
Doesn't look like any creature I've ever seen. Where'd it come from?
From very far away. He was summoned to guard Lady Iris and the home. He tended the garden, took care of unwanted guests.
Very...
The name of this place would mean naught to you.
What's with the show? The pretense that you're animals.
No. We're obliged to...
So why talk to...
Why? Well, we get so few chances.
Gonna need a better answer than that.
Later.
You know the master of that?
Olgierd von Everec? Yes. We know him, but he left, and his wife became mistress of the...
Great. So, Lady von Everec home?
Why do you wish to see her?
I'm here to get the violet rose Olgierd gave Iris.
Iris is inside, in the bedchamber upstairs.
Guess I'll make my own introduction. So, how should I address you?
As you did now. We'd rather keep our names to ourselves.
Another intruder buried by the caretaker. Another intruder buried by the caretaker. Seeds and bulbs. Someone's still planting flowers. A hairbrush. Floral ornamentation. Pretty. Guess thieves tried to lower the statue with ropes, but something scared them off. Don't know this deity. Strange. Olgierd doesn't seem the pious type. What the hell? Gotta be careful. What the hell was that?
You will die here.
All geared as I've never known him. A different man then. All geared as I've never known him. A different man then. Tidy, and everything is clean, ready for a meal to be served. Caretaker must still set the table. Someone out to stop me? Happy families are all alike. Every unhappy family is unhappy in its own way. Fire damage. Interesting. chamber. Iris was supposed to be here. Lovely couple. Gotta be her.
You wish to see her?
A man should frame his wishes carefully. It forestalls
This some sick joke. Why didn't you tell me she was dead right away?
You didn't ask.
And why hasn't anyone buried her?
We can't. As for the caretaker, the one you cut down, while still alive, she ordered him to stay away from her for all time.
How did she die? Don't see any wounds, evidence of a fight.
Her heart burst.
Meaning what? A heart attack?
No, it simply burst.
Find that hard to believe.
Yet that's precisely what happened.
The deeper I get into this, the more I gotta wonder. Why are you even helping me?
We were summoned to serve Iris von Everec. Our mistress died, but that did not free us from her service.
Got it. You want to leave this place.
Surprise.
No. Her ghost's restless, angry, attacks intrude.
Lady von Everec has endured much hardship. She's unaccustomed to guests and not fond of strange folk.
She can't hear us.
Seems I gotta...
It's no easy task to contact the mistress. Rage and bitterness fill.
Got my ways to make contact with Iris.
She spent much time in the front garden.
Wait.
Good dog. Looks like rain. This place seems
Yes, she left.
Did Iris von Everec have any last requests?
She feared death. Worried none would see to her back.
Guess I'll be the one to do. I didn't know Iris von Everec, but the paintings here show amply that she and Olgierd were a loving couple. Iris must have been happy. What? At times, fate muddles our path, and life turns toilsome, hard to bear. Yet all deserve respite and peace in death. You two, got any last...
We don't partake in
Trusting that what you've done...
The remains... Tormented spirit, I've laid your bones to rest. Forget your wrath, forget your grief. Show yourself. Forgive me for tearing you from your realm. I need to ask you... Should I follow you? All right. What is this place?
The Painted World. The work of Iris von Everec.
How'd you two get in here?
We exist in both worlds.
Strange.
One born of Iris von Everec's dreams.
It existed only in her mind while she lived. In death, it gained substance.
Pretty fantastic tale. Hard as hell to believe.
Yet you'd best believe it, and be on your guard. The Painted World is rife with danger.
All right.
You awoke her, but...
Sure, but how?
You're a tracker, right? Saw you examining the track.
Yeah, so?
This is a world built of memories blurred and wilting.
You need to find them. Restore them.
Easy to say. decorations for a special occasion. Olgierd and his wife look frozen mid-motion.
One of her memories.
It is blurred, incomplete. You must restore it.
Probably not right. Wine cup, just like the one Olgierd's holding. Perfect match.
Your health, my dear wife.
And yours, my husband.
In my land, custom calls that newlyweds be greeted with bread and salt. But we're alone for now.
I need none but you. Oh, if only this moment could last for...
I shall see what I can do. But come in and see our home.
Gladly, but...
Afraid of spiders? I know. I swept them all up and
My knight, you've seen to everything.
Ah, damn it. A wraith?
No, a nightmare.
A fear crystallized. One...
That stench. Another dream of the past. Bet this one's incomplete too. A lavish feast, trying to impress the guests. Seen this hairbrush. It was in bad shape in the real world. Silver thread, pearls. It all must have cost a fortune to make Bello. A Toussaint wine. Expensive.
My darling, is everything all right? Everything's fine, really. But why don't you tell me how you feel?
It's a long...
They still refuse to meet me. Is that it? And what's this?
We've brought some of Iris's things. Her favorite brush, her cherished doll, and this for you.
Banknotes.
We paid off...
So nice of Mama and...
Olgierd, now you see his true nature. A ruffian and...
How you like that silver?
So let's follow him. Don't wash this place. Bloodstains on it. The bedchamber. blood-stained towel. Didn't wash it all off. Got some on the towel. A nightshirt. Never worn, I think. Wick's almost gone. Probably not right.
What time is it?
It's late. Sleep.
Up all night in your study again, I see. What have you got on your hands?
Nothing. Got a bit dirty, that's it.
Is that blood? Have you hurt yourself?
Inks.
Oh, that's a marvelous idea.
Then it's decided. Now, time for...
I shan't fall asleep now. It's out of the question. Come, I shall...
She painted Olgierd, but the details are off. Living tableaus missing something like the one in the painting. Living tableau. Maybe this. Maybe on this.
Smile a bit wider.
Like this?
You were meant to smile, not bare your teeth. No, still wrong. Smile like you did when Papa agreed we could marry. You're useless. I can tell something's
I've a bit of work I should...
Again. Olgierd, we agreed not to keep any secrets from one another.
Forgive me. I don't wish to discuss this.
Olgierd. Olgierd.
Show me what you got.
Master von Everek's study. Here he immersed himself in the arcane arts.
Pentagrams here to find summoned beings, or on foreign presences. Beeswax candles. Manor was depressingly gloomy in the winter. The Gates of Mystery. Between Worlds? The library of an occultist. Chalk. Blood? For some kind of magic, I bet. That should do it.
Go away.
Not this time. Come.
Leave me be.
Odiano feos. Soba camisa iada. Soba camisa e barasas.
What?
Damn it! Fire! In here, quickly! The flames! Douse the flames!
I did not expect that.
Locked.
We must find another way out.
Damn it, smack in the middle of a reek. Volgear didn't let them in. They froze to death. Damn it, smacking. Volgear didn't let them in. They froze to death. Olgierd, Iris, and her father. So this is when he started smoking. A beer tankard, but there was vodka in it. Drained to the last drop. So that's how he whiled away the long winter evenings. A marriage contract between Iris and Olgierd. Her father must have been holding the contract.
Furthermore, it is agreed that Iris shall be accorded the respect she is owed, that you shall heed her counsel and requests, and...
Get to the point, Father.
Gladly. On Iris's request, I declare this marriage null and void.
You vowed to remain with me till...
And I've held to my vow. The Olgierd...
Breaking a word once given does not come that easy. You shall stay here, forever.
Enough! You will not command it.
Father!
Servants, take this carcass.
Then Von Everec ceased to be human.
Though he still loved his wife.
No, he merely remembered that he should love her.
Let's go upstairs.
I remember. We spent much time together here, the three of us.
In silence.
We'll take our places, the same as then.
You do the rest.
A large clay bowl. Small bowl. For soup, maybe? Claw scratches. Animal hair. Single place setting. No others on the table. Perfect match. This was yours. There we go. You actually...
Of course not. I already told you, we're not animals.
But the caretaker would set them out all the same.
Another monstrosity. I begged you to stop this. Those two are too many as it is.
The dog and cat keep you company. This one will protect you. Care for the house.
Before, I wished to know what was going on in that head of yours. I thought... Now, I care not the slightest what you think or have.
I... feel nothing.
Just as I no longer know if I still hate you. Go, Olgierd.
Olgierd von Everec failed to understand we'd never be able to replace him.
His spectre now casts a shadow over Lady Iris's every remembrance. We're almost at our journey's end.
What's there?
Iris von Everec's greatest fear.
My dearest wife. Bad idea.
You've chosen to deal with Witcher. As lifeless and bold as a boulder outside.
How long you gonna make me wait?
That's a dangerous man you've chosen to deal with, Witcher. The Witcher should see the skies. You've chosen to deal with Witcher. You under the delusion you'll complete your tasks. Live happily ever after.
Time to end this.
As lifeless and boring as a boulder outside.
want him.
Wait, I want to talk.
Not here. Not in this I'm sorry. I mistook you for another.
For Olgierd?
I thought he'd returned.
What are you? A ghost?
I am sadness.
Saw you before, but you weren't yourself. And I saw you again.
We've met. I had bad dreams.
I've come for the violet rose Olgierd gave you.
On the day we saw one another for the last time. I lay there for days, staring at it, until at last it crumbled into dust.
So, the rose is gone?
Not from this world. Look. You buried my body and the flowers bloomed once more. And I was held in a deep, dark sleep. Only... Tell me, how is Olgierd?
Your husband's got a powerful enemy. Gaunter O'Dim. Know the name?
I curse the day I first heard.
Who is he, and how'd he step into your life?
It's my fault. It was for me Olgierd summoned the Man of Glass. And it was my fault he wished for riches, then immortality for... Olgierd will best O'Dim, won't he? Now tell me...
Your husband hunts out ever stronger sensations. He tempts fate, because at heart he's
At heart he is stone. So nothing. And did Olgierd mention...
Not much, but I didn't ask about you. He just sent me to retrieve the...
The rose. The last I have left of him. His last gift.
Got a feeling the rose is important to you, more than a memento.
I remember so little. Yet when I think of my rose, the world around me turns real. And my eyes open wide and I recognize things. Remember who I am and who I was.
Friend once told me about a case like this. Could be strong emotions that bind you to the rose. Feelings we witchers call pins. They're what keeps you in this world.
Like an insect pinned in a collection case.
Need to be honest. If I take the rose, you might cease to exist. As might the world you built around you.
And what will happen then? Shall I be free of the suffering?
I don't know.
I don't wish to suffer any longer. But I fear there will be cold and darkness until there is nothing at...
I need the rose. Will you give it to me?
It's so fragile. Look, the petal edges have turned crimson, as they were on the day I received it. The one thing missing is the single drop of dew which slid down the leaf when I took... You know, I never did read the letter from Olgierd. I didn't have to. And I needn't have kept the flower he left me. I've come to a decision. I shall give you the robe.
Our service thus ends. Thank you, stranger, for freeing us.
Before we go, some advice. Beware of the one called the Man of Glass. Stand in his way, and you'll meet a fate worse than death. Seek salvation in glass that can't be broken.
Glass that can't be broken?
So long.
I'll remember you, Iris von Everec.
That no longer matters.
Sorry. Fuck.
Two points, and be quick about it.
Oh, please, good sir, a bit of courtesy.
So I look up, and Bob's your uncle. He downs half the barrel in one draft.
Geralt, over here.
Oi, wait your looks. Use the look of a man who knows how to drink.
Thanks. Some other time.
Here now. Don't make me beg. It's my treat.
Show off.
Of course I am. Wouldn't you be? Time's a marvelous plaything.
And a great spice to use in gingerbread.
So, you were listening. Indeed, occasionally I find time manipulation irresistible. Controlling it offers so many appetizing opportunities. Like spiking the soup of unsavory individuals with appropriately ghastly things.
Who are you, really?
Gaunter O'Dim, also known...
Not what I'm asking.
Ah, so you'd rather know what it is I do. In brief, I give folk what they ask for. You might say, I simply grant their wishes.
And drop them in a world of hurt.
No, not I. That would be their poorly formulated wishes. I'm no cheat. I give folk what they want, nothing more. That they oft desire unworthy things, that is entirely the fault of their rotten natures.
You're not human, that's clear. So what are you? A demon? A djinn?
Do you really wish to know?
Yes.
No, Geralt. You don't. This one time I shall spare you, and not grant your wish. All who have learned my true name are now either dead, or have met an even worse fate. Yet I still need you.
You actually control time, or is this just some conjurer's trick?
What difference does it make?
A big one.
Let us say, time has always fascinated me. So I taught myself how best to use it.
Why time, of all things?
Geralt, there are 4 dimensions. Length, width, height, and time. What would you have me fall in love with? Width? Come now.
So, to what do I owe the pleasure?
I wanted to congratulate you. You acquitted yourself splendidly with Olgierd. In fact, you've almost satisfied your debt.
Was supposed to fulfill his 3 wishes. Did just that. This is where you remove the brand, 'cause we're even.
Nearly. To fulfill the terms of the contract to the letter, you must do one more thing. Draw Olgierd to the Temple of Lilvani.
We never discussed that.
Oh, but we did. As a man of the world, you should know that every contract contains a catch or two. Small print, which, nevertheless, changes the ultimate meaning of the pact. This applies to oral contracts as well. Recall that I said, and I quote, I believe, however, that all will end well, and once it does, we 3 shall meet and thank one another for the voyage we shared. End quote.
Yeah.
Fulfill. That was the last time you interrupted me while I was talking to someone.
What the devil? Why is there a fly in my... Was waiting. Had an eye out for you. Didn't see you come in. How is it you're here?
I'm a witcher. Superhuman quickness. Just one of my many qualities.
You tossed this fly in my...
No. Now listen carefully. Tell your Ataman to come to the Temple of Lilvani. It's some...
What's the commotion?
Lilvani's temple. Got it?
Aye, got it. Hold there! Your friend, the medic. She were here. Asked...
Thanks.
My banner stands on 3 pillars. Good food, good drink, and good fun.
He were there, alive, a moment ago.
Blind drunk he was. Maybe he fainted.
Fainted? He's soaked in blood!
Butcher in the house.
Redania.
Rum and supper I never refuse.
need thumping.
So you're back?
Wouldn't mind a look. So long.
kind spreads disease, defeatism and desertion.
Honor in the fatherland.
Shani?
Oh, Geralt. Good thing you're here.
What happened? Somebody break in?
This? No. Just getting ready to move.
What? When? Where to?
Not what I wanted to talk to you about. Or at least not only, but...
I'm leaving, Geralt. The Eastern Front beckons. I'm Kedwen bound.
Never mentioned you'd be moving. Any intention to either.
I didn't know I would be. Found out this morning. 2 soldiers came to my door, said Redania needs me again.
Couldn't turn them down? Just say no?
Perhaps I could have. But I didn't want to. Treating the ill and wounded, it's my calling. No place I'm needed more than at the front.
I understand. Any chance we'll see each other again?
Someday, I'm sure.
So, learn anything about Olgierd?
Well, I abandoned the books quickly. Decided that if I was going to learn the truth, I'd need to find someone who knows him.
Find anyone?
Turned out I didn't need to look far. A colleague at the Academy, an assistant to Professor Permathine Shakeslock, claims Olgierd von Everec met with the professor multiple times. Apparently, Olgierd asked the professor to do some research. Professor got so worked up doing it, he went daffy. Started jealously guarding his notes. Wouldn't even let his assistant look at them.
The professor. Where'll I find him?
Here in Oxenfurt. Cloistered inside his house on Academy grounds. Mage hunters guard his door.
Mage hunters at the door. He under house arrest?
I can't say, really. Some of the faculty think him a traitor. Say he sold out to the hunters for a hefty pouch of gold. The assistant, on the other hand, insists the professor wants him there to protect him. I don't know what from.
What's your guess?
He's certainly useful to them. A specialist in black magic and the occult? Must be a trove of knowledge.
If he's really gone off his nutter, I wouldn't be surprised to see them using him.
Need to talk to this professor.
We'll go together. Redanian guards all over the Academy. Doubt you'll get in alone.
Guards have never stopped me. You know that.
Wound these, and I'll have to patch them up. Besides, we might run into a friend. Get inside free and easy.
So how are things at the Academy these days?
You mean since Radovid shut it down?
I mean, is it well guarded?
Might be all it is. Many of the faculty fled to the far north. The braver ones stayed, but assumed the guises of tailors and laundresses. Why?
Just curious. Scholars seem to have adopted mage tactics. They in the same bind?
To Radovid, there's little difference between the two.
Seems to tolerate you well enough.
Because he needs me. For now.
So the Eastern Front, and then?
Depends where they send me.
Wherever it is, take care of yourself.
Always do. So don't worry.
Yes? What do you want, Geralt? Yes?
Halt! By order of
Not even lecturers?
No one
See, you've become quite the...
Fine. Dandy. As if no arrow ever struck it.
Hey?
Maybe we ought to let her in. She's a decent lass. Not like to steal nothing.
All right. But alone. Which will draw too much attention.
Here's what we'll do. I'll go in, then help you sneak in around the back. Don't know.
Agreed.
All right.
Well, Richard.
Geralt!
Yeah, I mean...
Grab the line!
Where'd you get the...
Long, but we've done well. Witch hunters guard the door. Doubt I'll...
Been a huge help already, Shani. Thanks.
If you wish to...
All right.
You roast on a fire! Get out!
Mistake. Not good.
Shit yourself out of fear?
Locked tight. Need another way in. You leave a window open, maybe? Silver Lamen. Don't know the sigil. Hasn't been used in ages, looks like. Shattered mirror. No sign of impact. Probably not an accident. Shattered by a sound, maybe. Someone look in it and scream? Jillian Alboco's Lesser Key. Tomes about demons, dusty as they come.
Franco? Is that you? Leave the bedpan in the usual and take the platter. I shan't be eating today.
Professor Shakeslock.
Who the blazes?
Not gonna hurt you.
That demon sent you.
What demon?
Feigned ignorance. Please, you know. Gaunter O'Dim. Evil incarnate.
He didn't send me, but he is why I'm here. I'm a Witcher.
A mutant. Yeah. Could be.
Why are there guards outside your door? You a prisoner?
Protective custody. That's the phrase. Protective. When I cannot decide my own fate, cannot breathe without their permission.
What do they want from you?
You may not be aware, but I'm one of the foremost experts on the occult. Living experts, that is. My mentor was the outstanding Professor Lionel Van...
And you're cooperating with the witch hunters now?
Cooperating? As if I had a choice. They're ignorant, but not enough to ignore what I know about magic, witches, sorceresses.
Came here because I need information. Think you might be the only man who has it.
A witcher. Then it follows I needn't fear. I'm hardly a post-con...
What did Olgierd von Everec want from you?
I curse the day I first set eyes upon the man. He appeared at my doorstep one day, offering a sack of... I agreed. Such matters are my speciality. I went so far as to travel to Nilfgaard, the library there, where at last I hit upon the mysterious entity's trail. There are records of encounters dating back thousands of years, in many cultures, under many names, but always as evil incarnate. In this land we call him Gaunter O'Dim, at times Master Mirror, or the Man of Glass. In deciphering the ancient scrawlings, I went blind. Yet I learned a great deal. For example, that he plays with his victims and thrives on pacts above all else. Seemingly harmless contracts which drive their parties to...
What's with the surroundings? These runes, what do they mean?
They protect me. Here, evil cannot touch.
How do you know?
He told me himself. Paid me a visit once. Fascinating meeting that was. I was blind already, but saw him. Said he was honoured I'd taken such an interest in him. He wished to thank me. He drew the circle and said I'd be safe within it. His way of repaying me.
Ever tried to leave it?
If you'd heard how he said it, you'd be as certain.
Know anything else about the man?
Gaunter O'Dim is no man. He is evil.
You're alive.
Alive? Yet I live in constant fear, born of what I've learned about him.
Olgierd signed one of these pacts with him?
Brilliant deduction. But have you guessed why? You must know that he came from a wealthy Yet did you know his fortune soured? He himself became an outcast, impoverished. Iris's family, a powerful house, could not accept this, would not marry their daughter. Olgierd wished to elope. The further away, the better.
Quite the predicament.
Indeed. Their luck turned yet darker when the rest follows naturally. Olgierd and Odim. A meeting at a... Olgierd was to sacrifice one. Olgierd chose, and soon thereafter married his beloved.
Why was Olgierd out to get rid of Odim?
Had he? His heart had turned cold. No. Odim grants what you wish, not what you want. All who sign a pact learn the...
All? No way to get rid of...
Kill him, you mean? Kill evil? No. Yet the annals tell of a man who dissolved his pact.
Meaning?
Odim wields contracts, word traps, duels of wits. Challenge him to such a duel. He'll agree, and can be beaten. But remember, there is only ever one stake. The sole thing he truly desires.
Odim left a mark on my face. Any way to get it off?
A mark? No mention in the tomes. Strange.
If I challenge him, end the pact that way, will it go away?
That I do not know. The one man who succeeded bore no mark.
Thanks.
Good. Very good.
Go, go. Come on.
Strange choice of locale. Guessing there's a reason for it.
Place like any other. Could easily have met somewhere else.
Yet we've met here. And something tells me that's not purely coincidental. But since we're here, I believe you have something for me.
Fulfilled the third wish.
How do I know this to be the rose? Very well might have picked this up at the Oxenfurt market an hour ago.
Look closely at it. Got it from Iris. It was the last thing that bound her to this world.
What?
I think she loved you. Meant this as a token of that love.
She loved me. After all that's passed. Iris. What a mess we made of it all. If I'd only known then how it would end. What's happening? I feel as though a hot iron's pierced my chest.
Sorry to have kept you waiting. So glad to see everyone's made it. How do you feel, Von Everec? A little less troubled? Lighter in the heart?
Ordim, what do you want?
What do you mean, what? Your soul.
You forget. The pact states you can take it only once you've fulfilled 3 wishes, and...
And we stand together on the moon. Well, what do you know?
What? No. We had a pact. The moon is there. There! Not... here.
I gave you what you wished for. Here, on the moon, our contract you fulfilled.
Horse. You cheated me.
I never cheat.
Wait.
Do not interfere, Witcher. Remember what I did to the last fool who...
You grant wishes, right? Grant mine and release him.
He must repay his debt.
Let him go, and I'll take it on. We'll call it mine.
You wish to give your soul for his?
No, but we can play for them. I lose, you take mine and Olgierd's. But if I win, you release us both.
What do you propose we play?
Don't know. Maybe we can bet on a challenge. You know I'm...
I shall tell...
And if I don't? The riddle.
To all things and men I appertain, and yet by... Fondle me. Children delight. Cry.
What was that supposed to be?
You tell me.
You're going down.
We shall see. You must find me before... Ready? Let's begin.
What is this place?
You like it? Plenty more where it came from. Just remember, you must find me before time runs out.
Don't leave me here! Help me! Help!
Shani, hang on, I'm coming.
Oh, awful. You're doing terribly. Remember, please give up. As I see it, you will never find me. Never.
Mirror. So this is where you're hiding.
Come now. You didn't expect it to be that easy, did you?
still get you.
So you say, yet I wait and wait.
There was water here once. Maybe there's a way to bring it back. Gotcha. Be gone. You've lost.
So, any better?
Yeah, thanks. Wine's revived me a bit.
This plonk could revive a corpse. An exquisitely rank vintage. You know what, though? It's good at last to taste something real. So, have at it. Tell me what the blazes just happened. Your brand's gone. Guessing that's a good sign?
First off, you tell me what it's like to have a heart of stone.
It's wonderful at the start. You feel no fear, no angst, but also no concern, no care for anyone, not even those you loved. And gradually, you lose them. Well, you know how it ended.
What about your senses? Taste, smell?
All there. At first, I savoured the world like never before. It was stronger, more clear.
How's that possible?
I did not wish for a heart of stone. That was a mere side effect. I wished to win back Iris's hand and have my fortune restored. And then to live like there was no tomorrow. And thus I lived until I ceased to feel anything at all. What a joy to be...
O'Dim decided to have some fun at my expense. Devised a game I was supposed to lose. Seems he'd forgotten the training you put me through in doing the undoable.
So only to protect myself. In doing so, I put you in harm's way. Forgive me.
Well, don't have to worry about him anymore. You're safe and free.
I thank you. Though I've no notion what to do with this freedom now. Mira took everything. Everything I loved. All I held dear.
Not true. Got your heart back.
A bitter victory. Now at last I sense how much I've lost. I've a heart again. Yet all it feels is grief, sadness.
You've handled tougher situations. You'll figure this one out. Got a company of faithful comrades waiting. Got a home, your fortune.